So Zoe's got a disease.
It's not a disease.
I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Hello and welcome to Test It Tuesday.
In this series we take a piece of equipment, either something new or something we've already had for a while, and then we share our thoughts on it.
Okay, so not strictly a disease as such, more of a syndrome.
Yeah, it's called Raynaud's. I have mentioned it on my videos before.
You mean your videos, our videos?
Our videos. Okay, I've mentioned it on our videos
Thank
before.
you, better.
It's just where it affects your circulation, so the blood doesn't flow right into the ends of your fingers or your toes. It does cause kind of like tingling, it causes pain generally speaking, and makes your fingers and toes go numb. It's a really horrible thing. There's no cure for it at the moment, and the only way to kind of stop it happening is actually to keep your hands and feet really warm, which is not always that easy when you're outside camping, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, as Zoe said, stress or cold can cause this. So Zoe feels the cold and I stress people out. So it's not a good combination, really. But we've been kindly sent 2 electronic hand warmers from a company called Ocoopa. Now, every year, every winter, because of Zoe's condition, and sometimes I have these as well, we've been buying the hot hands or other disposable hand warmers. And I would say on average we probably spend about £20 English, UK pounds every winter on keeping toes and feet warm.
Yeah, unfortunately it's just like you can't operate a camera or anything when your hands have gone numb, so it's just an absolutely necessary evil to spend the money and take them out with us.
So we didn't know these electronic hand warmers even existed until a few weeks ago, but we have been testing them for the last probably 3 or 4 weeks now, and we're just going to share our views on them. So it's cold winter's day, it's probably about 4 degrees today, I think it said in the car. Just put the the larger firebox out. I'm going to cook some food on that, and
we're going to cook some food on that.
We're going to cook some food and yeah, have a look at these hand warmers. So today what we've got is some burgers for me. I'm not sure what Zoe's having.
Yeah, I'm going to have some tofu and cherry tomatoes.
Tofu and cherry tomatoes. I mean, it's no burger, but...
Yes, but it's smoked tofu, and that's the nicest one.
So essentially what these are is little power banks with a heating element on the top and a heating element on the bottom. Firm grasp in your hands and it warms your hands up. That's really it in a nutshell.
Yeah, as a sufferer from Raynaud's, I found these amazingly useful. It makes a big, massive difference. I've been testing these for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and they're proving to be really, really effective.
Not as effective as my burger, though.
Your burnt burger.
It's not burnt. It's well done. It's
a bit burnt.
It's smoked. Alright, maybe it's a little overdone, but I'm still eating it. Nice.
Nice dark brown burger.
It's not burnt, it's well done. That's alright. Right on the inside. So the 2 models we've got today, apart from us 2 models,
obviously,
are the 10,000 mAh and the 7,800 mAh. Quite similar weights. One's 206 grams and
the other one's 190 grams.
So what you've got is a 10,000 mAh battery power bank to charge your phone up, but also hand warmer. You can't use those 2 functions at the same time, so you can't charge your phone whilst you're warming your hands. But yeah, just a firm grasp in between your hands, and it gets hot. 3 settings on these, so you've got low, medium and high heat. I'll put the low, medium and high temperatures up on the screen. Basically what it is a long press and it'll turn on and you'll get a red light, and it's literally getting warm within a couple of seconds. Then just press it again to cycle between low, medium and high. Very, very hot on the high.
Yeah, people who don't have Raynaud's and they're just touching it say that the high heat is actually too hot to handle. If you've got Raynaud's, you know you can't feel anything, so you don't feel the heat like until your fingers start working, but it does bring them back around really quickly, which is really, really nice.
We've been for a few walks with these, and I've taken one out. I don't normally bother, but it's nice. You notice how cold your hands get. I mean, I'm not a big glove wearer. Really. I mean, if it's really snowy and it's really bitter and stuff, I'm not a huge... I mean, even wearing a hat, it's making my head itch a bit, but they haven't started doing head warmers yet, so I'll have to
No.
stick with just a hand warmer for the minute.
I tend to go out with like the motorcycle type gloves on, just really highly insulated gloves all the time I carry with me, so...
I prefer to have my hands in my pockets, or so they're ideal for that sort of thing, but you would need one each.
Yeah, definitely.
For one for each hand if you're doing that, but it does seem to warm both hands up quite well, just grasping it.
Yeah, I manage with one and just keep swapping it over all the time, to be honest. Seems to work, so...
Is your tofu ready?
It is ready, yeah. Put some cream cheese and some nutritional yeast in there.
Let's get a close-up of this.
So it's smoked tofu, tomatoes and a cream cheese sauce.
Looks a bit runny.
There's a little bit. Well, I'm not at home, I haven't got any corn flour, and I might have put a bit much milk in. But at least it's not burnt.
It's not burnt, it was well cooked. Yeah, you'll be able to drink that fine.
Yes.
So connection wise on these, you've got a full size USB in the middle there. You've got micro USB and you've got USB-C. So it comes with a USB-C to full size USB cable, but if you've got a phone charger at home and it's micro USB, you can charge it up via either of those connections. That's pretty good. And obviously the middle ones, so if you're using it as a power bank, stick your cable in there and charge your phone up with it. It's got a button on there, it's a dual use button, so double click it and it'll give you battery life. So that's 3 LEDs there. Or if you press and hold it, long press, it'll turn red, and that's your heating mode. So if you just click it, it'll cycle between low, medium and high. It'll get very warm very quickly. So that's burger number 2 on the go. Zoe's just finished hers. You got all food around your mouth.
No, I haven't. So accessory wise, it comes with a little pouch to carry it in and a charging cable. The 10,000 milliamp hour one also comes with a lanyard.
A rubber lanyard, don't tell them it's rubber. It's rubber. So the run time for these, I'll be honest, I forgot. I'll put it up on the screen. So the 10,000 milliamp hour, the run time is on low. And the 7,000 milliamp hour one, the run time is on low also. Both take around between 4 and 5 hours to fully charge up from being depleted. So kind of consistent of what you would expect with a power bank. I think they can take 2 amps worth of charging at 5 volts on these, so I suppose you'd class that as quick charge. Just stick it on charge before you go out, or overnight if you've used it. And I'm pretty sure the big one's around 15 hours run time, and which is quite a substantial amount of time for keeping your hands warm. I don't think I would need it to be that long in any given day. I don't even think Zoe would, to be honest. She's just swatting up on the manual. Look. Should have done your bloody homework before you come out, girl.
Oh yeah, because you remembered all the sats there.
Yeah, not sure what else you'd want to know about hand warmers. I mean, I dread to think how much money we've wasted on disposable ones. I suppose if you're sort of person that does buy disposable ones, it's worth looking at something like this, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I mean,
especially if you're spending a lot of money on them.
I'll say for Zoe, it's made a massive difference, just having it in a pocket. Sometimes with a disposable one, once you've activated them, that's it, they're on permanently till they run out.
The problem, isn't it? I think when you've got rain ads, it comes and goes a lot, so sometimes you want to warm your hands back up at a later date, but when you've used the disposable ones, they're kind of like a one-time thing, aren't they? Once they've run out, whereas at least with this you can keep switching it on and off all the time.
Yeah, that is a good thing, just having a switch you can flick on and off. I suppose it's like using a camera and just turning it on and then it being on till your battery's flat or something. Well, that's probably a poor analogy, but it's handy having that on and off button and that instant heat. Right, burger number 2, going to eat.
Before it gets burnt.
It's not burnt. That's
It's looking better than the last one.
that's very well done, that is. It's shrank.
Don't they always?
Not sure what you mean by that.
Burgers. They always shrink.
Yeah, that'll do. Lovely.
Now time for a brew. Can't come out in the woods without having a hot drink on a cold day.
What's with all the leaves?
It's just extra vitamins.
Vitamins?
I'm just going to put it in your drink.
So, full disclaimer, Ocoopa sent these for review. We did not buy these ourselves. We're under no obligation by the company to say anything nice about them. They've not wanted to pre-approve the video or anything of that nature. They've just said, look, test these, see what you think, be completely honest about them. If you do suffer from cold hands in winter, or you want something warm probably to keep with you in your sleeping bag, they would be ideal. If you are the sort of person that have been spending money on disposable things and you want to stop throwing your money down the drain, basically, they are worth considering. We've had no problems with these whatsoever. They've probably had 20 or so charge cycles, discharge cycles. The battery life seems to be consistent with what they say on the website.
We can obviously let you know how they're going long term, because I'll be carrying them with me on most of the winter camps now, from sort of now on. So
if you have got Raynaud's disease, syndrome, then and funnily enough, well, not funnily enough, but impressively, Ocoopa do sponsor the Raynaud's Association, so they are heavily involved in helping people out in that respect. These go for roughly around the early £20 mark on Amazon, depending on the model you get. That one is slightly cheaper because it's a lower capacity battery. This one is slightly more expensive, but you're looking around the £20 mark, which we spend every year on disposables anyway. So in the long term, it's it's going to save you money if it's something that you buy anyway. If you're not the sort of person to have buy hand warmers anyway, then I probably wouldn't bother, because you're not going to benefit. But if you're looking for a power bank, that doubles as something else, camping.
Alternatively, yeah, that's the point. If you're a guy that carries a power bank and you want your wife to go camping and she minds it's cold, then buy one of these for your power bank, because you can hand it to her to keep her warm.
Yeah, women always seem to feel the cold more.
They do seem to.
You can maybe entice them out and charge your phone up at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you to Ocoopa for sending these. We love them so far. If there is any problems, we will of course come back on the video and say so, but so far so good. Hope you enjoyed this Test It Tuesday.
If you've got any questions or anything, just pop them down and we'll try and answer them for you.
Yeah, you've got to remember, these videos are only half the review. Obviously there's going to be things that people want to know, so if there is, just ask in the description. We're always happy to answer if you've got any questions about them. Yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, bye.
See you soon.